Welcome to this briefing on the significant statutory shifts in the GST framework. Today, we are navigating the transition from Sections 73 and 74 to the new Section 74A. The Finance Act of 2024 has introduced a unified machinery provision under Section 74A effective from November 1st, 2024. This marks a major change for the 2024 to 25 fiscal year onwards. Under the old regime, Section 73 dealt with non-fraud cases up to the 2023 to 24 fiscal year. It featured shorter limitation periods and lower penalty caps for taxpayers. For Section 73, notices must be issued at least 3 months prior to the order. The hard deadline for the order is 3 years from the GSTR9 annual return due date. Penalties are generally 10% of the tax or 10,000 rupees. Importantly, proceedings are deemed concluded if paid within 30 days of the show cause notice. Section 74, on the other hand, targets cases involving fraud or willful misstatement. This section requires the department to prove the intent to evade tax. The timelines here are much longer, with notices required 6 months before an order and a total limitation period of 5 years from the annual return date. CBIC instructions clarify that Section 74 cannot be invoked mechanically. Interpretational disputes belong under Section 73 and must be backed by material evidence. Now, let's look at the great equalizer, Section 74A. This new unified provision encompasses all cases from the 2024 to 25 fiscal year onwards, regardless of intent. Section 74A applies universally, though a de minimis threshold exists. No notice will be issued if the total tax involved for the fiscal year is less than 1,000 rupees. The timelines have been standardized. The notice deadline is now 42 months from the GSTR9 date, with the order due 12 months after the notice is issued. While the limitation is unified, penalties are bifurcated. The department still carries the burden of proof to justify the 100% fraud penalty versus the standard 10%. This master diagnostic matrix highlights the shift. Notice the decoupling of the limitation period from the fraud allegation, eliminating the incentive to invoke fraud just to buy time. In the new regime, the evidentiary basis remains crucial for the higher penalty limit, but the administrative process is now streamlined across all cases. Understanding the timing stay case is vital for compliance. Penalties escalate significantly as you move from the compliance window to the final adjudication order. For example, under Section 74A, responding within 60 days of the notice can limit the penalty to 25%. Before it jumps to 50 or even 100%. As of July 2026, many windows have closed. For fiscal years 2017 to 2020, both Section 73 and 74 windows are now firmly shut for fresh notices. Critical warning. The Section 74 window for fiscal year 2021 closes on August 31st, 2026. That is only about 7 weeks away from our current position. Looking ahead, the Section 74A window for the 2024 to 25 fiscal year remains open until June 2029, providing a long-term framework for the new unified process. Who handles your case depends on the tax involved. Superintendents handle up to 10 lakh, while joint commissioners take on jurisdiction above 1 crore. Always verify jurisdictional limits before replying to a notice. Any order issued without a valid proper officer assignment is considered legally void from the start. Finally, a word on the Section 128A amnesty scheme. This provided a one-time waiver of interest and penalty for certain Section 73 demands, though the standard window has lapsed. The scheme remains relevant for pending applications and cases where a Section 74 demand is redetermined to Section 73 by appellate authorities. The strategic takeaway is clear. The decoupling of limitation from fraud allegations streamlines GST administration but requires vigilant tracking of the new 74A timelines. Thank you for joining the Statutory Framework briefing. Stay proactive in your GST compliance to navigate these paradigm shifts successfully. If you found this overview helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more professional reference briefings. See you in the next one.